Master Jianxing? Didn't...
Jianxin recently arrived at our base with one of the...
I've heard people master countless...
Please follow me. Our main goal is the Academy determined they were not native to the Norfall Barrens, and instead had been conjured by a mysterious power. After analyzing their behavior, I believe the source of said power is none other than that statue. While the Overthrax is still weakened, we must seize the with looming danger from... Please, join me in mapping out the strategic plans. I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar, while the infantry team engages in close combat. Lastly, we have the special task force of Rover, Yang, Jianxin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team. And this is Yue Hui. He's in charge of the infantry team. This is a topographical map of the Norfall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outrider scouts can't go beyond the Norfall Barrens and Valley Junction. The deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops to travel. On the other hand, with the Overthrax reorg, every time we cut down, time is of the essence. We must swiftly and Rover. But first, we need to strategize. If we manipulate the terrain to our... Where should we deploy the ranged units? Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe themselves. We'll use their range advantage to the fullest. It's a smart move. Next, the infantry. They have been trained and equipped for close combat. The heart of Norfall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head-on. How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
We could divert some forces to flank the enemy, disrupting their formation and gaining an edge. However, a successful outflank requires a wide battlefield, but the small passage of Norfall Barrens limits our options for movement. And we can't predict everything that will happen on the battlefield. Our diversion could leave our front line vulnerable. It may not be the best strategy.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
To infiltrate enemy lines, a small group of our forces will enter through the gaps in their formation and attack from the rear. This maneuver takes time and requires caution to avoid detection. particularly in a valley where evasion is difficult. Small infiltration forces may stay hidden, but risk being overwhelmed by enemy attacks. Alternatively, diverting forces could lead to losing on the main front. We have little knowledge of what's happening behind enemy lines. Better not act rapidly.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets? Now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation. The infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. All resonators with powerful abilities, they have superior mobility and combat skills. If the chance arises, they will be responsible for taking down the Overthrax. What should the Special Task Force do? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemies. It's a risky, but necessary move under our... Thank you, Rover. The battle plan is clear. I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs for fire. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the Special Task Force.
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian. Good. Are we all clear on what to do? Our next move is to reclaim the disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier. Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. Overthrax set it up to absorb frequencies in the Norfall Barrens without interruption. One of our top priorities now is to protect the disruptor from tacit Discord attacks. It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. We need it to break through this barrier. I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details.
Greetings, General GIYAN, Rover.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news. Good news is we've established connection to the disruptor and we're ready to go. Bad news is the disruptor's electric capacitor is damaged. Simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a backup power outlet. To use the disruptor, we'll have to repair that outlet first, then wait for a full charge. Any questions? In theory, we could. In practice, it's difficult. First, it could dodge our attack. Not even a perfect hit can kill it. It will be gravely injured, but not dead. Threnodians have been proven to be way stronger than we imagined. Our disruptor can't handle the Overthrax, but it can certainly break through that barrier. Any questions? That's because this ancient disruptor dates back at least to the founding of Jinzhou. Creating such a powerful weapon with limited technology back then, whoever did it was truly a genius, I must say. If we were to unleash its full power on Jinzhou City, it might launch the... Any questions? I can, but no matter how fast I build it, Jinzhou won't be able to hold out that long. Any questions? By the way, this is a weapon of mass destruction. The capital would want strict control over its use, I assume. Will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered. Trust me.
All right. Lastly, we've got...
Yes. Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit Discord attacks from the Academy to design. We just received word from our soul. The disruptor has been surrounded. After we recapture the near, I'll send you the coordinates of the disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
I trust we all understand this. Rover, Yang, please go and secure the disruptor and fix its Jianshin. Please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit discords away. Let's get moving. Victory will be ours.
Yang.
Those we've blocks off. Please, they need you.
The tacit discords are everywhere. They've cornered a soldier. Over there. He needs our help. Synchronization. Serenade! Don't worry. Ha! Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Storm, hear my command.
Swift and resolute. Ha! I sense your weakness.
We should be safe now. I hope he's all right. Let's go check on him.
General, is that you? Is that so? Great. We know how important this cannon is. We kept it safe. This reparation, I may not see our victory in person, but please defeat that monster for us. Thank you.
Yes, we will win. Please.
One is the sound.
Disruptor's 50% charge. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover. Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Disruptor's at 80%. Their offense is weakening. Hold on just a little longer, Rover.
Let the winds roar.
Synchronization.
Swift and resolute.
Disruptor's fully charged. Rover, let's take out the remaining tacit discords together.
The end has come.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Speeding up.
Hey!
Storm, hear that command.
One is the sound. Disperse.
Synchronization. I can take it.
Swift and resolute. One is the sound. No hesitation. Moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade. General.
Well done. The rain has stopped.
General, the retroact rain's effects are subsiding. We are observing a sharp decline in the number of TDs in the Norfall Barrens.
The disruptor is fully charged and ready to fire, but it takes a lot of energy to fire the disruptor. If we missed,
This is our only chance.
Greetings. Can you hear me? As the Magistrate of Jinzhou, I've obtained the approval to use the disruptor in combat. The enormous energy consumption, the risk of a misfire, and the weight of this decision, I will bear the responsibility. I alone will be accountable for the outcome of this battle, whatever it may be. General, Rover, please march on. May victory prevail.
Thank you for your
No need for that, General. We've always shared. Attention all units. Do everything you can to assist. You are authorized to use the disruptor.
Target the Norfall. Defend Jinzhou at all costs!
It is natural to feel dread.
truth from the sun. Rocks, 1 o'clock.
Watch out. Tacit discords incoming. Synchronization.
This? One with the sound.
Said tell truth from the sun.
There's more of them.
Move! We're running out of time! Finale! Tell truth from the sun.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound. Ha! The hour is upon us.
Like this?
You're wide open. We'll shake them off. Use your grapple now.
Master Tensing.
There's too many of them. Someone must stay behind to keep them at bay. Everyone, let's part ways here. Carry on with your mission. You can leave the rest to me.
Yang, Rover, follow me. We're going down from here. Mind the cliff.
Rover, are you all right?
Stay sharp. More tacit discords incoming. Break! The suspended ruins are ahead of us. It's unusually quiet inside. This wall. We should be able to pull it away with our grapple. Every path ahead has been cut off. We're not seeing anything at the moment. Rover, be careful. Something bigger might be waiting for us ahead. Creating tacit discord at this level. But it won't stop us.
Swift and resolute. I sense the one with the sound.
Ready for battle.
Speed synchronization. Storm, hear my command.
Finale. Wind Rider. As expected, the enemies are increasingly strong. There are several floating platforms ahead. Perhaps we can make use of them.
watch out. I can feel tacit discords ahead.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
Difference! Synchronization. Hey!
Swift and resolute.
These rocks are blocking our way. We'll need to get rid of them. Aim at that wall. We can pull ourselves over. Martify, it's time.
We did it.
The disruptor's power is down to 1/3. We can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you anytime.
Let's try pulling the floating boulders together. This should make our path ahead. One moment, Rover. We can work the terrain to our advantage here. Let's try to pull that wall down on them now they're trapped underneath.
One with the sound. Huh. Moment of resonance. Strike from the shadows.
Ready for battle. Wind Rider. Now.
One with the sound.
Well done. Same situation. Let's do it again. An impermanence heron. In this place. Really? That's gorgeous with care.
Synchronization. Different! Speeding up. Storm, hear my command.
One with the sound. The end has come.
You're wide open. Tell truth from the sun. Wind Rider.
Swift and resolute.
Synchronization.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Bad timing. Keep it together. I sense your weakness. One with the sound.
Ready for battle. So many enemies along the way. I couldn't have made it past them so fast without you.
There are more floors up there. But how are we going to climb up?
I can see a gravity stream ahead. It's currently blocked off. We'll pull the rocks away first, then let it carry us up there. More rocks. Let's remove them once we find a foothold. Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
We have almost reached the top. That giant rock. We've got to remove it somehow.
It moved a little. Let's give it a...
Almost there. We finally did it.
We'll reach the top soon. The road ahead is completely blocked off. You choose where the disrupt... May it cleave out a path for us. This amount of enemies. We cannot fire the disruptor again. Yang, you...
The Trinodian is only going to summon more of them as we go. We need someone to keep them away and escort the others into the statue. I understand you're planning to do it yourself, General. But I think I am better suited for this task. We all want to beat the Trinodian. I understand that you don't want to leave anyone behind. But we all know you and Rover have the best chance against that monster. Now that our shared goal is within hand's reach, I do not want to let it slip away.
Indeed, Yang. Turns out I was the one being indecisive.
I've witnessed the faith and fortitude of so many on our way here. It's time I fulfill their Rover. Please leave it to me. I'll have...
Now, Rover, please make the call.
I'll stand guard here. The Threnodian will not be able to draw more power from the monsters. I'll leave the rest to you.
It seems the culprit is hidden deep within this statue. This will be our final battle with the Threnodian. Rover, are you ready? That's the spirit. Let's bring an end to this war once and for all.
इधर ही मेरे को लग रहा है वो वाला बंदा मिलेगा फाइट करना पड़ेगा प्लस ही देखते हैं
That's another moon. What on earth is happening? The Crownless. The Threnodian has reconstructed its frequencies. Time to strike.
Swift and resolute.
Those frequencies we just crashed. The moon's drawing them in? That moon has cannibalized the Crownless's remaining frequencies to create another monster. Remember, I saw it during the battle beneath the crescent. Tell truth from facade.
Swift and resolute, one with the sound.
This is the swordsmanship we teach our new recruits. How dare you! Time to fight back. Tell truth from facade.
Bad timing. Disperse, one with the sound.
Don't you worry. Tell truth from facade. Finale! Wind Rider! Time to fight back.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. The hour is upon us.
Watch out for its ranged attacks! Rover, have you noticed? It avoids attacking the moon behind. That moon must be the core of our enemy. This thing is weakening. I'll shield you from its attacks. Rover, find a chance to strike its core.
One more.
Copied my weapon already, huh?
One more time. Last chance. Sound. One more time. Bad timing. Shadow follows. with the sounds. Endure and defy. Check. Bad timing.
You're wide open. Like the time. Tell truth with the song.
One with the sounds. One more time.
Tell truth with the song.
One with the sounds.
Ready for battle.
Food. I want food. Huh?
As the conceptualization of war, somehow it opted to flee instead of fighting us properly. Rover, is that... This place is collapsing soon. Let's get out of here first. Extra supplies.
Gather round, I have a tale to spin. Our feather-haired maiden faces a horde of beasts, and just in time, a ray of light. Sunbeams burst through the clouds, banishing darkness out of sight. From the statue emerged two, guess who we have? None other than General GIYAN and the legendary Rover. And lo, ruins fell, a colossus shattered, the Overthrax meets its defeat. Mountains and rivers exulted in glee as the war's finale came to be. As they say, why fear when fate is ours to shape? Amidst setbacks, heroes will rise to conquer. Their determination fuels the fire of hope in our darkest hour. Under starlit skies we battled, divine rune roaring above. Now victorious, our songs of triumph shall shake the clouds. And our story goes on.
Victory will be ours.
Tell truth from the sun.
it to me. Boom!
You're wide open. Extra supplies. Tell truth from the side. Fear no more.